guys, so I am back in Tennessee and we are not at my rental because mine are pretty much booked out in advance. I'm here because we made an offer on some land and it was accepted for $70,000, so we are going to go see it for the first time. My real estate agent already went to go see it, and I showed you guys in that vlog that he was on FaceTime with me, and now we're gonna go see it tomorrow. So we're here for 2.5 days, or 2 nights and 3 days. And I made this purchase with my aunt and my cousin. So they took my mentorship. They wanted to invest in some land and to build tiny homes. And I kind of coached them through what would be the best rental for them, for their price tag. One without septic tank, one with septic tank. This one is no septic tank, but it does have public utilities, so we're gonna go see it tomorrow. We're waiting for them to come, but in the meantime, let me show you the rental. I love an all wood house, and then this is the backyard. On this side, they have bare land that looks like they're building or something was torn down. And we want to talk to my real estate agent about, like, can we get this land right here? It's usually pretty hard trying to find land like that, but if we give him our coordinates, he should be able to find it, hopefully. But yeah, I'm already in my night clothes. We've been here for a little while. As you guys know, Gatlinburg is about a 7-hour drive from me, 7 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, I'll introduce you guys to my aunt and my cousins tomorrow. It's the next morning and we're leaving for the property, but I want to introduce you guys to the investors with me. This is my cousin.
Hello.
How do you feel about your journey?
Good so far. I mean, it's just starting, so I feel like, you know, the stress is gonna start later, but I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Been a long time waiting.
Marissa! Alright, this is Deani, my aunt. How do you feel about your journey?
I am excited about my journey right now, and I feel like it's been a long time coming, and I'm ready.
This is Marissa.
Hi.
How do you feel about your journey?
I'm also very excited. It's crazy that it's happening now.
Any fears?
I'm gonna think positively. I'm not gonna fear anything.
Alright, all three of you guys, how do you feel about me mentoring you?
Good. You're doing great.
And then you have him in the corner. Come on, babe. You ready? Okay. Alright, so the land is 42 minutes away from the Airbnb we're at, and we're about to go meet my contractor again, who you guys have seen thousands of times on my channel. You take the wrong way
I'm recording you.
up a mountain. And you have to not die going back down.
And you're not sure if it's a one-way or two-way.
Can't be. I mean, I guess it can.
Expert level.
Glad you guys have fun at my anxiety.
After you're driving.
Oh, should we put more bug spray on it?
I didn't realize there was a shed. Pretty. See this?
So this isn't, if you saw this property, you're like, it's not a total loss. It's got...
No, it's really close to the highway, it's close to attractions, it's in a nice neighborhood where, like, you know, things aren't run down.
There's your electricity pole.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. That's going to be my next question.
Yeah, so normally,
And it's really flat.
like it's good that cylinder is a transformer.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and that's
So
what
that
you're
takes the
looking
cost away.
Yeah, so at
But-
1,500.
But there's already 2 houses connected to it, and when we had ours put in, they said that's about the limit. So I don't know if we'll be able to connect the third off of just that one or not. If
And
not,
especially with all the other projects that you guys are going to have, you guys are probably going to want your own internet.
yeah, like if you tell them, oh, we're just putting a tiny home and like we're not going to be maxing anything over like 100 amps or something, then they might be like, oh, okay, we can connect this to you.
They will, yeah.
But as soon as you go anything beyond that, they're gonna be like, oh, well, there's already 2 houses connected to it. You're gonna be drawing a lot of power. Like we're probably gonna need your own transformer.
if you're okay with it, is there any way we can, depending on the price, prep that side for another one just so we have 2 plots to go with?
I'm okay with that.
I know you're okay with that.
The
So
thing
is
with
it
that is that like it will cost more upfront,
Yeah.
but it will cost less over time.
Yeah,
Because to
because
bring
you're
the
doing it
machine
out.
back out again,
Yeah.
you know,
It's already here. Dig it up.
So when we say is it okay with me, it's going to depend on numbers. So it's
Yeah.
going to come down to.
And I'm not even saying for me to use, it's just more of me saying that it might be a little easier.
Yeah.
Hearing their ideas and the lusciousness of the land, what are your thoughts?
I really like it, but it's a lot of upfront costs that I'm nervous about.
Well, he said it was way less than mine, and mine was $25K.
It's a lot of upfront costs.
But we planned for like around there.
I mean, yeah, I'm excited. Nervous.
How do you feel?
I think it's a great property. I like the location, and going through what we did on our property and then doing yours, like this is gonna be the easiest.
Yeah.
Of all of them. Like,
I can see that is
Yeah.
easy. I mean, phase 2 might be just a little bit more difficult, but we still have the barn. I was thinking maybe I would take the barn area if you guys are taking the 2 front areas. And I would eat the cost for another electricity pole for that. So you guys are getting like the already set up. And then the other flat piece out there too. We made it to the tiny house convention. It looks kind of small, but
Yeah.
would love to go in and see all the different ones.
The first one looks really cute. It's red and white.
So we drove 3 hours to do this,
It looked a lot bigger on the website.
but at least it's something to do,
Yeah.
and it's really cool. So,
It gets those juices flowing.
and maybe they do the van life too. Like that could be also a part of it. So we'll see what's up. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this bathroom. This bathroom. Oh, he has kids. This. Oh wow. I think I want a school bus conversion. Like the bed's here, then he has his kids bunks right here. All the finishes are nice. This had to be at least over $100,000 to do. It's nice.
How long did this take?
For me, by myself, about 2 years. But that went from nothing to everything.
Yeah.
So now I've accumulated way too much knowledge. And right now I'm turning around buses in about 6 months.
Yours, like if we wanted you to build ones,
So this right now, with labor and materials, close to like 85 to 90. But that's, of course, like everything you see and the quality that you see.
do you regret having open shelving?
If we traveled more, 1000%. But we bought this with the intention of just living in it short term until we have enough money to build a house. Because this is the stepping stone from selling everything we own and traveling with my wife and I to then having a child and then not wanting to work for somebody else, being in control of my own time. So instead of jumping into a $5,000 utility bills each month and make maintenance, then it's a lot easier to make $1,500 than it is to make $2,000, or excuse me, $5,000.
Yeah.
So
So is that about what does it cost you to maintain?
to maintain,
This? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like we don't have an electricity bill. Every so often we need to plug up, just for like days like today. We've got a generator on board, so we'll go through like a gallon of fuel, and then you can get water anywhere. I don't say anywhere, but like gas stations, rest areas. You go to a campground for the night, do laundry and stuff, and yeah.
We are at the tiny house. I'm going to show you guys, after I fill this bottle up, what it looks like on the back side of the tiny house where we had all that dirt up there. And everybody was like, nobody's going to want to look at a dirt mound. We got that covered. So let me do this. I'm going to show you guys. Now you can see that it is all greenery. It is so beautiful. Looks like you're in the woods. A nice little backdrop. Our flowers are dead. But I do love all the green. So yeah, now it looks like a jungle. And then if we go around, you can see that we are covered by jungle. Go around, more jungle. All this used to be dirt. And then we have the jungle here.
The area of the driveway, the path leading to the bridge, the building site itself, anything around that area, probably like a 30-foot radius just from the edge of where whatever, is going to be built. And then I also put in there that could also include clear walking trails to each of the other potential building sites and put down just a thin strip of gravel leading around to each one. But if you don't do that, and you don't have the guy come out and tell you where is a good spot to put the septic, then you don't have to. But once that is in place, the power company will then allow you to move forward with putting in a power pole.
I'm going to pause it here and give you guys an update on what you're about to see. We just realized and got a call from the listing agent that the amount of land that we looked at the first day was not the full scope of how much land we were owning. On top of that, they were giving us an extra half-acre plot to be on our deed. So we were now gaining over 4 acres as opposed to the 3 acres that we thought we were getting. So we came back to the land so that we can look at all the other things. They included a school bus on the land and 3 other barns that we had no idea we had. We were closer to 2 other utility poles for electricity, and we had so much more flat land and trails on the land. So what you guys are about to see is us coming to look at the land again so that we can map out how much total land and where our land started and ended. So that's what you guys are about to see. So we are back at the property, and we're seeing that we have so much more land than we thought before. And then we got Rick doing our real estate agent. But whatever that thing it is, it counts. It counts stuff. Then we got the flags.
So
to market.
I mean, that adds a lot.
Oh yeah, lots of more flat land.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Did you talk to them? Did they say anything?
I talked to her yesterday and verified, and she said, yep, he's going to be there.
So have this barn. So we may be able to use this for storage, close it off or something. Look at all of that too. And we're closer to the transfusion box. We've got 2. We got 2 now.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
So I wonder if this is more easily developed.
I see the fence back there around the bus. Y'all, we get a whole bus. We gotta do a schoolie fixer-upper. Get this barn too. This is so much more flat land than I thought we were. So much more flat land. This makes our life so much more easier. We have 2 more transfusion boxes for electricity. Definitely smells like they had animals. But they used this as a barn, so they had a lot of animals and stuff. So I feel like you can even look at the fur and stuff. I feel like we could do a lot with this. Part of me wants to keep the barns up and do something cool with them. That's the school bus. It looks pretty run down, but I'm pretty sure someone can do something with it. So we have the school bus looked at, and it is way too rusted. We are not keeping it, and we're telling them that it needs to be removed before we close. So no school bus, you guys.
So we have a lot more land than what we thought. You can see that this has been cleared by the previous owner, but there's so much land we can put so many more houses than we thought, walking trails, sitting areas, just like there's a
And for
lot
like
that we can
$300
do.
a month.
Yeah. So super excited.
Here's the problem. It's closing day right now. It's 9:40. We need to leave at 10 to be at the closing table by 11. Diani and them went to the land yesterday just to check up to see if, was it for the bus?
We were going because Madison hadn't seen all the property,
Oh, yeah.
the extra property that we ended up getting. So I wanted to take her around and tour it. And when we pulled up, lo and behold, there's still the bus that was supposed to be moved already on the property. So called the art agent and he was like, that should have been moved on Friday. So he went ahead and called the other agent and was trying to find out what happened. And we got up this morning and
She sends a 1-page, 1-sentence that says, I'll have it moved by the 30th. Let me know if you have any questions. Call me if you need to. That is not a legally binding document that we've been signing. You're supposed to give us an addendum. We all sign it.
Yeah.
It's a legal real estate contract that we can actually hold up in court. She wants to hold off closing until it gets done.
if they're telling the truth and the company is going out there to move it and they're not able to move it, like if there's anything as far as that bridge that they have to come across or anything like that, is why they're not moving it. And they're talking about, you know, putting it in the contract to do it, but this is the second time that they're lying and saying that they were going to move it, and we just don't feel comfortable going to closing. They keep saying, oh yeah, we're going to do this, and they're not.
And they're saying that if there is damage when they do try to move it, they're giving us a $2,500 credit at the table, or tomorrow, for any possible damages.
But we don't know how much
How
much is it to repair a bridge, or like what is this damage that they're anticipating that they're willing to throw $2,500 at a repair that they don't even know exists.
Working with somebody to try to figure this out, but he needs pictures. Do you have I need pictures of the bridge. I need pictures of the bus from far away, not away, but to where you can see the whole bus and the surrounding area and the bridge, the driveway to get in and out. I have someone working on it who knows how to deal with this, and if I can get that information over to him today, part of me wants to say, well, just do the closing and maybe get the $2,500 credit.
Okay, so we'll sign all the addendums as we get there, and 12:30 is good.
Okay, see you guys there.
All right, yay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Oh, your face is so worried.
This is my resting face.
All right, we're going to closing at 12:30. We literally was 3 times, we ain't doing it, but we are doing it. So this is the emotional toll that closing, it happens. Get used to it, because she wants 3 houses.
Yeah.
All right, we're on our way to the closing table. See you guys there.
Amber sent me just kind of a memo or about $2,500 allowance. I think that's being taken care of outside of closing so that nothing from the lender has to be changed.
Okay.
It says the bus on the property will be removed by September 30th at the expense of myself, not me, Charles Allen. Charles Allen will give the buyers a cashier's check in the amount of $2,500 by 5 p.m. September 27th to cover any potential damage that may occur during the removal of the bus. Buyers will keep the $2,500 allowance whether there is damage done or not. So I'm going to give you guys a copy of this. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you guys, you just finished your closing. How do you feel?
I'm excited. Very excited.
It was way less money than I thought for the down payment because of the credit we got. So that's nice.
Of course, we have another credit coming, which is even nicer.
Now we begin the hard work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know how much we are getting this land for. So the original price was $70,000. The loan amount is for $59,000, and we had to put down $10,000 in cash. Mind you, that's being split 4 ways, so $2,500 per person. We are only spending $530 a month for this land. 4 acres for $530 a month. That is super good. because we can put absolutely anything on this land that we want. There are no regulations, there are no laws on this land. It's all unrestricted. So we're gonna be putting about, maybe, we're gonna try to fit like 10 tiny houses up here. We're not gonna be able to do that all at once, but we're probably gonna start with like 2 or 3 and then go as we make more money. So mind you, $530 is split 4 ways. So it's about $100+ per person. And I know a lot of people are against, you know, going in on businesses with people, but a lot of investors always team up with other people to get their money together so that they can invest into something together. So we're not investing in the tiny houses together. We are all just landowners, taking care of the land, sharing the land, putting the expenses together in the land, and then we all have our own business on the land. I have my GOAT LLC for my tiny houses, and they have whatever they call their LLC, and our money does not mix. It just goes into some of the expenses of electricity, utilities, and any land development that we need to do. So take my mentorship. This is how they were able to do it with me, is that they took my mentorship, I showed them the way of how I did it, and now I'm literally hand in hand with them on this deal because it just made so much sense to do it together. So let me know if you guys want to take my mentorship. I'll put it right here, all the details. Let's jazz it up too. And yeah, so we're about to go on the land and cut down our first tree. See, these are the things.